Morning, everybody, and welcome to this Friday sit. My name is Stephanie Unthank, and I'm the Director of Infinity Wellness and Mindfulness. And every Friday at 7 a.m, we meet on Zoom to do around 15 to 20 minutes of mindful sit. And each week we do something a bit different. So it's just to give those that want to join a bit of a flavour of what mindfulness is all about and how it can give you a sense of being, a sense of calm, a sense of being able to just bring the body to stillness at the start of the day on a Friday. And also for you to experience some of the benefits, okay, so which we talk about through some of the other YouTube clips if you want to look back through the library. So take a seat, find yourselves a comfortable spot, which can be whatever that means to you, on a chair, on the bed, laying down, on the sofa, on a cushion, on the floor, whatever you like. And just bring yourself to stillness. And today we're going to be doing a practice called soften, soothe and allow. And this practice can be really helpful to support us in a way where we might have some even mild or maybe just a bit more difficult tension, maybe, or discomfort in the body. Or it could be that you are noticing something going on that is causing you some discomfort more psychologically in your thinking, or maybe something that you're carrying here in your heart center emotionally. So an opportunity to sense into that, soften around the edges of that, soothe that a little bit to help us to feel a bit better about it and allow it to be there. So yeah, take a seat, get comfy, and we'll begin. So just bringing the posture into an upright and dignified space that feels comfortable for you. If you want to, you can close your eyes, soften your gaze. And if that feels uncomfortable, you could just maybe focus on something, just a foot or, sort of half a metre in front of you, something like that. Sometimes it's helpful to just drop the chin, giving you that sense of intentional inward focus. And we'll just begin today by just sitting. Allowing the body to come to stillness. We can nurture that stillness through a few short moments of grounding. And we could just do that by bringing our attention to the feet, maybe, and noticing how they're connected to the floor or the surface beneath you. And we can also bring a sense of connection and groundedness to the body through noticing how the legs are connected to the seat beneath you. If you're new to these sessions, then just taking a moment to consider how bringing awareness to the feet, bringing awareness to the backs of your legs and where your body makes connection to the surface, whatever it is that your body is resting upon. This is in itself a moment of mindful attention. An opportunity to just focus the awareness, the attention to one place. And the reason that can be useful is that throughout the course of any day, we can have between 70 and 90,000 thoughts. So just become aware of your body. Use the body as an anchor to focus your attention. And then gently we're going to just allow the experience to open, to broaden. Taking your time to notice what's going on for you in your experience right here and right now in this moment. See what comes up for you. If we just sit and become open to the whole experience of our lives in this moment, something will just rise to the surface. Maybe a physical sensation in the body that's bothering you. Maybe a worry or an anxiety that you might be having about something or someone. Maybe some emotional connection to an event, something that's going on for you. But just allow the experience to be open. And allow yourself to be open to whatever is there. Bubbling up to the surface. And importantly, as your experience develops, as it broadens, whatever's arising for you, whether that be physical, emotional, or psychological, just let it be there. Maybe say to it, there you are. I can feel you. I can hear you. But just let it be there. Let it be there with a sense of curiosity, just for a moment. Don't push it away. And the invitation now is just to select that one thing that is left kind of hanging over you, that one thing that's bothering you, the thing that is maybe calling to you the strongest, whether that be physical pain or discomfort in some way, an emotion or maybe something in your thoughts. Just focus on that one thing for a moment. And notice how this one thing is making you feel. Maybe it's making you feel uncomfortable, or worried, or anxious, or nervous, or frustrated, or angry, sad. And just as we place this one thing in the center of our practice now, we'll begin by bringing a sense of softness towards it. And we can do that in any way that feels comfortable. So as you say the word to yourself quietly, soft, soft, soft. See what that might conjure up for you. It might conjure up an image or a feeling. a felt sense in the body. But we're simply nurturing this one thing that's bothering us this morning by softening it, bringing a sense of softness. Soft, soft, soft. Softening around the edges of this one thing that we're finding challenging. Soft. Repeating that word internally to yourself, soft, soft, soft. Softening around the edges, whatever it is that's there that's causing you discomfort. Noticing how you're feeling about that. Anything that's coming up for you, any resistance towards practicing softness. And just changing the dialogue slightly to the word soothe. Maybe taking a moment to consider, how would you soothe a good friend or child? Maybe a pet or an animal that's in need. At this time, soothing yourself in some way. Soothing this moment that surrounds this challenge, no matter how big or small it is that's come up for you this morning. Using that word soothe, soothe, soothe. Can be really useful, really beneficial to maybe place your hand on your arm at the top somewhere near your shoulder. And as you say the word soothe, just giving the arm a very gentle rub. Soothe, soothe. This action towards ourselves just helps to calm the nervous system. It can really help us to cool the fires of any stress, anxiety. Very gently soothing ourselves can really help to generate some of those feel-good chemicals like dopamine, serotonin. Repeating that word soothe, soothe, soothe. Resting the hands once again if you feel that's comfortable for you. And again, just checking in, noticing how you're feeling now. And then finally, whatever is there, or maybe whatever was there and could still be there for you that came up at the beginning of this practice, it can be so helpful to allow that experience just to be there. Often we just spend so much time, don't we, just pushing things away, ignoring them, hoping that they will just disappear if we turn our backs on them. But actually, whether it's physical pain or emotional pain, maybe something that's caught up in our thoughts, this sense of allowing it to be there can actually really help to just bring a sense of support to whatever we're going through, whatever the experience is. And often if we don't force something away, but we just allow it to be there, it sometimes gently fades away. if we force something away, if we push it away or we turn our backs on it, what we sometimes find is that it just comes back time and time again. So this time, allow is the word that we'll use to just come to the end of the practice. Allow. 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 Using maybe the breath as an anchor, so breathing in and following the breath in, breathing out, allow, following the breath in, breathing out, allow, following the breath in and breathing out, allow. Taking a moment now just to bring yourself back to your body and connecting with the body through your feet on the floor, or maybe connected to the surface somewhere, the backs of your legs on the chair or the bed, whatever surface is holding you up, bringing yourself back to that sense of connection, body, making contact with whatever is there, whatever's supporting you, that sense of gravity. And take this moment as we come towards the end of the practice to just check in on how you're feeling about that thing, that one thing, physical sensation, thoughts, emotions. Notice how you're feeling now compared to how you felt at the beginning. What's really important, and this is a really important message around mindfulness, is that we are not trying to change anything here. This is about being with the experience exactly as it is, but by being with that experience, growing in awareness and nurturing, bringing kindness, compassion to the experience in order that we can respond to it in a way that's helpful. Maybe soothe ourselves in some way, allowing us just to become a little bit more resourceful as we move through the rest of the day, seeing things with open eyes, just as they are. So that last check-in on how you're feeling right now. And then when you feel ready, you can have a big breath, a big stretch, if you want to. And blinking the eyes open. Very good. And just take that with you for the rest of the day. Just notice, how being with something that is there for you, that is causing you even a minor challenge, a minor problem, how we can just rest awareness on it. Maybe a few short affirmations like soften, soothe, allow, using the breath with the body can really make a big difference to how we could be feeling, how we can maybe look at that challenge, that issue a little bit differently. But taking that feeling, if you, that feeling of calm and comfort and supportedness throughout the rest of your day. Thanks for joining, and do look up the rest of these practices on YouTube, and I'll see you all next Friday.